Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts. My little assistant Lola is a bit confused. She was on the table, now she's off the table. Maybe she'll be back in a moment. Today I have a diamond painting unboxing for you from a company that is called diamondpaintingfactory.co.uk. They have a couple of licensed artists, and you know I can never resist a licensed diamond painting, so I thought I would give them a try. I have ordered from one of their artists, and I ordered both a round and a square kit just to see what their stuff is about, because as you know I'm very finicky about my square kits. I have already removed the trash bag that was wrapped around it. Their kits ship mostly from China. They have a few kits in stock in the UK, but most of it is shipped directly from China, and this was just under a month. I ordered this on, hi baby, I ordered this on August 29th and it arrived yesterday, which would be September 23rd. So 3.5 weeks I think that is. It is packaged in an unlabeled white box. There's literally nothing on it. It came in pretty good condition. It was not too banged up if you consider it's coming directly from China. And it came tracked and was delivered last mile here in Germany with Hermes, which is one of our courier services. So that is the square one. And let's have a look. Oh, great. It's got my full name on there. That's always good. So you can already see this one is a Halloween themed one. I purchased this to participate in Drills and Chills 2020. So let's have a look at that one first. That's also the bigger one and the one with the round drills. This is a 40 by 50. So this is your pretty standard stiffish, oops, it has my name on there as well. Interesting. The standard stiffish canvas material. It is a poured glue, obviously. Clear cover usually is an indication of poured glue or mounting film adhesive, but this is a poured glue. You can see that by the very thin layer of glue and that you can't pull it up. Mounting film adhesive is not a double-sided tape, but more like a double-sided tape than poured glue with being able to pull it up. At least I have been with the ones I've had. It has 27 colors, and I believe the artist is Willow Tree, if I remember correctly. I am going to have the information up on the screen. Should have looked it up before I started this video. So the first thing I notice, and I like very much, is that we don't have black outlined circles on this canvas. The white background, and I think some people will feel not too comfortable with this, has no outlines at all, so there's no guidance where to put the drills. But all the other colors have some form of circle in a different color that will guide you a little bit. So I'm going to give you a close-up of that on the pumpkin to show you what I mean. Let's support that from below. You can see that there are yellow circles around the J, darkers around the X. Here the red is very obvious, and I think the dark colors are super obvious how this works. So this is basically what I know from some of the Chinese companies like Fancels and stuff. They do it this way as well. And I personally prefer this because I have a whole background of just one color, which is going to be this one here, this green color. And with light colors like this, you tend to have an issue with dark outline circles because they kind of always show, unless they are a lot smaller than the drills. And they hardly ever are. So we have 27 colors for this painting, and I find it interesting that we have a mix of a weight bag for the background color and the small bags for the rest of them. From the looks of it, I would say they look pretty good. Yeah. She took a sniff of my bottle of Diet Coke. She hates that stuff. So yeah, let's do some inventory, shall we? So the drills are packaged very neatly. I like that. And let's see, we do not have an inventory sheet, so that's a bit of a minus here. I prefer to work with an inventory sheet because now I have to check wire the legend, but we can do this, no problem. We have a ton of 310, of course. And I'm going to speed this up now. Okay, so we do have all the colors that are on the list, but without an inventory sheet, I'm not able to tell if I did get enough. I'm going to have to assume that I do, but I will be working on this very soon, so we should know very soon. Let's have a look once again at the image. So I went as small as I could because this was supposed to be a test. So this is very comic-y, and I will be honest with you, it would not have been my first choice because of the background. I would have liked a bit more going on there. There's a lot of 3866 going on, but it's a kitty, it's a pumpkin, it's cute. I'm just not the fondest of the one color background, but I wanted to get a Halloween canvas and there wasn't a lot of choice, so that's what I went with. It ticked enough boxes, so I liked it, even though I'm not madly in love with it. So from what I can see, what the drills look like, they are pretty good quality. I don't see a whole lot of stuff hanging off the sides of the drills, not a lot of overflow. Dimples usually in the round drills don't indicate issues for me. I've never had particular issues with this type of drill. They are actually very, very common. Very few companies do have different kinds of round drills. But I don't see a lot of trash, I don't see stuff hanging off, I don't see a lot of discolorations, incomplete drills, stuff like that. Same for the other colors. I think that's a good one to show in camera. It looks pretty good. What I also like is these are the bags with the metallic print, so you do not have issues reading the numbers. For example, I mean, the number for the 310 is printed on the rib lines anyway, but you do not have any issues reading the color number either. So round drills looks good. I'm going to clean this up and then I'm going to look at the square drill painting. All right, I haven't done this in such a long time. I forgot to show you the toolkit. So let's do this with the square kit, shall we? It's a very basic toolkit, as you can see. There is a pink pen. And the glare is bad today. The tweezers with the bent tip. We have a single placer. We have a 9 placer. That's a 9 placer. We have a green boat. We have a squishy. And we have this piece of pink wax, and that's about the toolkit. They are both the same. So, and here we have our square canvas. And this is a little bird image. Willow Tree, I hope I'm saying her name correctly, is an artist that does a bit of, I would say it's kind of mixed media, art bookish. I follow a few people who do art books, and they usually have a certain style to them, and this reminds me very much of it. This particular painting, I would say, is acrylic. I'm kind of sure. And yeah, it is 30 by 40 centimeter. I didn't want to go too big, but I wanted to go a bit more colorful than the Halloween one. So that's what I chose, the little blue bird. I'm going to show you the close-up of the thumbnail in the hopes that it will actually show you enough detail. But I'm probably going to pick the picture from the homepage and insert it as well, just to show you. I think the size is okay for this image. It is mostly the bird, so I knew I didn't have to go giant on it. It has 24 colors. I think they could have gone with a few more colors, but it does look mostly good. His wing is going to look very flat because most of it is one color. This pink. I think they could have used a few more colors to shade this, but I'm not going to judge this before I've done it. And yeah, the square drills though, I have just glanced at them and I can already see dimples, and you know how I feel about those, so let's have a look at them. And excuse me for a moment, I think I have to sneeze. I'm not sure. Maybe not. This is awkward. I think I talked myself out of it. I've been sneezing all day. It's so annoying. Let's have a look at the drills. They are not the worst I've seen. Again, packed very neatly. I'm super in line with this. I love it when a company does that. It is very minor. Don't know if you can even see it. I think you can. It's just very minor. These are, you can see, and I don't know if it actually translates to the camera, but when you look at them, you can see that they are not perfectly square. You can see that there is this, see how this is a bit, yeah, it's not a straight line. It's a bit scraggly. That's my issue with these drills, because it doesn't look like a lot, but this can mean that the drills don't fit. You don't need knobbly bits per se to have popping issues. These don't look too bad. It could be much worse. I've seen so much worse, but I'm also not super excited to see this, because I've been thinking about getting something from their other artist. And I've forgotten his name, of course. Once again, it's going to pop up on the screen, but his artwork does have to be pretty big to translate well into a diamond painting, and I guess if I ever get something of his artwork from them, it's not going to be square. So let's do some inventory, shall we, and see if we have all the colors, because once again, no inventory sheet means I can't check the quantity. But we are going to hope for the best in this. So I'm going to put some music on. I'll be back once I have gone through all the colors. Okay. Again, all the colors are here. They were more or less even in order. Not perfectly in order. They stacked them so they would fit better into the bag, but they were more or less in order. All of them seem to be of the same quality. There's slightly dimpled, not quite what I would have hoped for quality of square drills. I don't see a huge amount of trash, but you usually never do unless it's black or very dark blue in these drills. It's actually the higher quality drills that have more trash issues, I have found. So I usually don't mind finding trash. What I have noticed is that at least one color I can already tell by just looking at it that it's off, and that is 3819. This is way too pale. This is usually a very poisonous chartreuse green, and this is very tame for that. So I'm pretty sure this is off from what it should look like. I'm not entirely certain that 3822 is this muted. So I'm already certain that the colors are at least partially a little off. But that happens a lot with drills and dye lots and stuff. It happens a whole lot more than some people I think are aware of. So that's just what I've noticed. Anyways, let's have a look at the draw field. So you can see what it looks like. I would say this is perfectly clear. As always, the white on dark color are a little harder to see than the black on light color. That's just the nature of the beast of printing. White on a dark color is always going to look a bit fuzzier. But nothing stands out to me as really problematic. They have kept very easy symbols. As you can see, it's letters, it's are there actually numbers? No, it's mostly letters, and then a few very common signs. I think the most out there is the yen sign on the 3844. This one is a bit of on the verge. I probably would have chosen to print this white. It is a bit darkish. You can see it here on the canvas. I think if this thing had more colors, it would be more of an issue, but you can work around this pretty easily with only 24 colors. Yeah, so this is my probably very scatterbrained unboxing of Diamond Painting Factory UK. I hope you got something out of this. I didn't see too many unboxings of this company quite yet, so I thought I would give it a try, especially since they have licensed artists, and I always like to support shops that do this. But also be careful, I am not entirely sure about the licensing status of anything else they have in the shop. So you might want to check up with them and inquire about that if you like anything that is not especially mentioned as licensed artist collection, and you are, I should say, mind this, because it's of course personal choice. Just because I am preaching the just buy licensed stuff thing, you don't have to follow, of course. Yeah, so that is it for today. I am apologizing for the lack of Kat. I don't know why she is not up to filming today. I think we are feeling all a bit off today. We are all a bit tired and poorly feeling. I guess it's just because fall has just started and the weather has changed, and yeah, all the stuff that comes along with it. Anyway, if you have made it this far, let me once again please say thank you so much for being here for me for the last 2 weeks. It's been a hard time. It's going to be more of a hard time in the month to come. So uploading on my channel might be more irregular than I just had it. I was so happy to be on this regular schedule, and I actually enjoyed filming all these videos for you. So I'm a bit bummed out about the fact that it's probably going to change again to a more irregular thing right now. But as a lot of you have pointed out, I need to prioritize what's going on in my private life right now, no matter how much I want to escape into YouTube. That's just how it is. Let me thank you once again so much for all your well wishes, and that you have been thinking about us and actually keep thinking about us. It's really helping so much to keep me going. And yeah, I will do my best to keep you up to date on what's going on, because I feel you deserve that. And I'm probably going to have a chat with him to see how comfortable he is about me sharing stuff, because so far I know I've kept it very vague, but I need to get his consent first, so I need to do that at some point. Not right now. I want to give him a bit more time to adjust to the new normal before I propose something like that to him. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful week. I hope you and your loved ones are safe and healthy. And yeah, there's a lot of crap going on, and I hope it doesn't touch you and the people you love and care for. And that 2020 is much better for you than it has been for me so far. I'll try my best to do as many videos as I can, but I know that you understand if I can't, and I'm very, very thankful for that. Have a nice one. Bye all.